Hi, I'm Carl Tiedemann, and with me today is Tom Borger from McCarthy's on the Riverwalk, and we're going to talk about McCarthy's wine list. Welcome, Tom. How are you?
Thank you. Glad to be
Good
here.
to see you. Welcome back from your trip abroad. What makes up the wine program at McCarthy's?
The wine program has continued to grow as the restaurant has over the last 5-6 years, and the idea is that we're in a region that is not Chicago, but there are wine aficionados, and so we want to have a broad-based wine list. It's you can find a price range that you like. You can probably find a flavor profile also. So we want the diversity to be able to satisfy the needs of our customers.
What are the most popular wines on the By the Glass program?
Well, you'll be happy to know that 2 of the 3 favorites come from your
We're very
state.
happy to know that.
Glenwood Cab is the #1 seller by the glass, and the #3 seller is your Castaggio Moscato.
That's
and-
interesting because in that case we go from a full-bodied wine to a sweet white wine.
Right,
So that covers the whole profile.
right, and the #2 is also a cab, also. So red wine is at the top of the list. A Moscato, which appeals to a lot of people that want to sip wine, come in and have a drink, maybe an hors d'oeuvre is the second, and on down the line.
In terms of bottled wine, what would, if Cabernet is your most popular or one of your most popular by the glass wines, what about by the bottle? Does that
It
run
is.
true with the by the glass program, or is it different?
You know what's interesting about the bottles is that we may have 3 Malbecs, and 1 Malbec sells like crazy, and the other 2 are just okay. And I think that carries through Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, a number of the types of wine. Now, some wines we don't have a lot of choices, as we can only offer so many. Pinot Noir, we have a lot of Pinot Noir on the list because we sell a lot of it, and
Sure.
a lot of people like it and like a lot of different profiles. You can get a full-bodied Pinot Noir, you can get a very light Pinot Noir, and we try to give everybody a choice that way.
Is the wine list seasonal? And do you find, in the case of my own palate, I probably drink lighter wines in the winter months and bigger, bolder wines in the summer because of the type of food I eat. Is that the case? Do you change the wine list more at McCarthy's? Is it seasonal?
We are changing it more often now because as we are able to embrace local sourced foods, we need to change the menu more often, and so that is happening. The wine to us is very important with the food, so we evaluate that also. And you're right, it's interesting how people's palates change from winter to summer and in between. On the other hand, certain ones are just stable and well received year-round, and so we're always going to offer them for that reason.
When you started the restaurant 6 years ago, so that's kind of evolved now, I think, in terms of your menu is, maybe more farm to table, I guess, which is the big phrase now. How has the wine list evolved from the first wine list to the one today? In terms of size, flavor profiles, those kinds of things?
It's much larger today than when we started. We didn't have as much hand-on experience developing the first wine list and relied on others to help us get open. But now we're selecting everything, and we need the help of our vendors like you.
Sure. Thanks, Tom, for coming, and I'll see you at McCarthy's on the Riverwalk.
I'll be happy to share a bottle of wine with you there.
Perfect.
Okay.